Good morning, Assalamu alaikum, all over the world. Uh, I would like to share you some news about the coronavirus, what's really going on in this world, and what are the measures that we need to take the world. I would like to give an advice to the World Health Organization, which has been declared as a national worldwide emergency of a novel coronavirus and infection what related to this. I really would like to give an advice for the World Health Organization of the world in the United States, as well as the people all over the world. The simply is that just now we are not able to find the way the vaccine right now, just because of we are not aware of that. What's really what really going to be happen. I would like to suggest for the some of the scientists as you know that I am not a scientist, but I would like to suggest for the scientists may it would likely to be helpful for them to find out the medicine with the help of using some of the Islamic scriptures. I'm not joking. I'm really being very serious about that. Some of the Islamic scriptures, like it have been in the Islamic history, there are certain reasons where 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 the just like a what we call it virus have adapted, and there are measures and precautions have been taken in the Islamic history too. So what I would like to say is that, see, first thing, we should not be a very much concerned about the what a religious issue was, that we cannot find the medicine with the help of a religion. Just like an Albert Einstein is also said regarding the religions. Without the religion, the science is blind without the religion. Just like that. So I would like to advise the scientists all over the world to read this Quran and find out the research over it. Find out the research over it, and I would like to give one more advices to the scientists over the world. Even though the Muslim scientists might be trying to find out the message with the help of the Quran, but we need to the non-Muslim scientists all over the world to do the research behalf of this man, medicine of the Prophet Muhammad. And we need to discuss about the things. And one more thing to the whole world is that, as in Islam, it is said that the things which are haram is prohibited. So there might be a reason of there might be a reasons of this coronavirus just because of this wine. Why not the wine cannot be a cause of the coronavirus? Because look, all over the world the thing is carried out with a virus. Might be it get infected with the wine, which is haram in Islam. We should have to be prohibit the things all around the world, which is haram. I'm very much serious. I'm very much concerned about it. I'm very much concerned about it that we should and we must have to ban the things which are haram. Haram in the sense that if you are eating a snake, if a human being is eating a snake, which is not the food of a human being. If a human being eats the food, if a human beings are able to eat the cockroaches, so it's gonna affect a lot. Islam says not to eat the food which is prohibited for you. So first of all, until then we can't able to stop and get totally cured about these things. Just like haram things, eating a pig, there are flus which are coming from the pig. Even we know very well about the flus just coming out of the swine flu or something, XYZ flus are just coming from the pigs, and that which what Islam says is that should avoid the food which is prohibited. So pigs are not allowed. If you force them to eat the food in China, I would like to also, and I have already strongly recommend. And I'm from India. I'm proud to be saying that the Indian government and the Indian country people have given me right to speak the words which I can speak. But as in China, what things are happening towards the Muslims, in China, this will be causing an effect. I'm really serious about the people who are in the China, and they wanted to convert them into just like how they wanted to be. And someone said to ban the Quran, that how can you? There is no dare and there is no intelligence, there is no geniusness, nothing to stop. Not even if one words of the Quran cannot be created. It's a challenge of the creator of the entire universe. We are just a small little human being, and we're talking about the change of the Quran and Bible. It's not possible. So China, you have done a very big step towards the God. Is the will of God. If you go against the will of God, you have to suffer a lot for that. For more detail, I would like to suggest for the World Health Organization and many more countries all over the world to approach towards the coronavirus in the Islamic perspective. As you well aware about the people in the China, let them pray for the Allah and let them be what they want. Let them give the people, let them giving Islamic rights so that they can help each other, so they can practice their own religion, give them the religious right. Yeah, there is some little problems in the country like India with all regarding the CAA and Nazi, but this is India, and Indian Hindus, Muslims, and Christians are not going to be, never going to be divided. Even if God wants to be divided by the Hindus and Muslims in India, it is not impossible. Impossible. If there is something impossible in the world to divide Hindus and Muslims in India, it is impossible. There is a God. Just like we can't hold a sun in our hand, it's just like same thing that we can't able to divide Muslims and Hindus in India. So my simple advice to them, everything is related to the politics, even the medicine or anything related to that. So I would like to suggest for Chinese President Xi Jinping or whatever his name, the thing that he have done is very wrong. You have to approach and you have to encourage towards Islam and make the world to realize what are the effects of the coronavirus, and the treatment should be, and the vaccine can be helpful with the help of Quran. And I hope the scientists to be funded, and I too are working towards it. I too am working towards it. Maybe if Allah wills, it will be. There is everything in the Quran. If you really observe, it is said by the creator of not you and me, is the creator of the entire universe, the creator of the virus called coronavirus. He also said, if you have saved one humanity, if you have saved one human being, as if you have saved all of the humanity, and if you are killed one person, it is just like a killing of an entire humanity. This is what the Islam is. Islam do not means to be a terrorist. It is for that I am inspired of the words in the Islam to be helping the people to find the help for the coronavirus. So approaching towards the Quran is the best way to approach the vaccine for the coronavirus. So save one human being and save the humanity with the help of this research. I hope I can able to do it. I strongly believe that if there is a vaccine, every vaccine can be treated with the life history of it. Prophet Muhammad, you should have to go on back on earth. The banning of Quran, the commitment given by the Chinese president, where I don't know whether it is correct or not, but how can if you're going to ban the book of the book of the God who have created all the entire universe? Are you just like a small human being? Are you committing what he has created? So there will be something which is called azar. So please kindly, so World Health Organization, don't take my words lightly. I'm very much serious about what I'm saying. I do not mean that the Hindu scriptures and Christian scriptures are less. I'm not saying that. Even though some Islam cults are under from the Adam, Prophet Adam, who was the worst man that everyone knows about it. Islam comes from the Adam to the Prophet Muhammad. Every one of us believes in one God. But the thing is that we do not believe in the last Prophet Muhammad. So that's the point that we have different from, even though we are believing in one God. Uh, so that's it. So my simple advice to go towards the research of understanding the Quran so that we can understand in a better way scientific coronavirus or something. Only 20%. I have also heard that 20%, 80% of related genetic material is the same, but there are some other approaches. Not only the genetic material, it's very hard time is going on around the world. It's really hard time going on around the world. Many people have been, innocent people have been died because of this novel coronavirus. So we need to do the things that we have very less time, and each time something is dying, someone is dying each time. So my message is not with the forcing that my religion is a somewhat greater religion. I don't want to see that. Islam says to respect all the religions. So that's it. What I'm saying, approach towards Islam to cure novel coronavirus. Take what Albert Einstein has said: religion without science is blind. Did you understand it? I hope the people who are not enthusiastic will understand my words. The people who are not enthusiastic can only understand my words. The people who are enthusiastic cannot understand my words. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. May Allah bless me with the knowledge so that I can help other people to hear, or so that I can become a path for the people to cure the diseases which is caused by these days. And hopefully, I know this disease came from the seas. It's a really important factor to be mainly doing research on the seas, just like animals that only the Chinese people eat. Focus on the food habits of the Chinese people, and we have to be concentrated on the animal of the entire sea. There are thousands of animals that really living, and even one unknowingly unwanted animal that someone ate it, so that the coronavirus has spread. So if Islam says it is haram, so we should have to ban it, right? Okay, it's gonna be a lengthy video, but it is very informative. Hopefully, I think that I can helpful you to do towards finding out the research. I'm reading in one room to do the research right now. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.